right.
Well, I guess we should just get the elephant in the room over with. Everybody's wondering what's going on with the Open Cup final fan reacts, and I'm just going to go ahead and follow my sword for that one there. I know everybody else feels like they have something to do with it too, but I will say it that I have the most experience with the sound, and I should have been better about making sure that all of our equipment was working. But technology does what technology does sometimes, and had some issues for us, and we weren't able to catch it. So the sound isn't 100% usable for the reaction. So there's going to be content put out there. I know Zach's working hard on trying to figure out a way to utilize the stuff out there, but yeah, we're sorry, guys. I know from the bottom of our hearts, we've felt gutted about this for weeks since the game. Like, it's almost been a week and a half. Yeah, it's been, we wanted to put good content out there for you guys. We wanted to be able to capture everything. We did our best, and I don't know, the moment might have just got a little bit the best of us, and we were just excited to be out there and just wanted to capture everything, man. But we didn't check our bases twice, and solely 100%, I should have done better, I know, and I apologize to you guys and everybody else about it, but there'll be something.
That's on all of us. Yeah. I think we wanted to stay in there for the trophy ceremony. We wanted to see him lift the cup, and we did. And we just didn't have that time to record a quick little clip and make sure that, the audio is going through. So we didn't have that time to double check, like Cannata said. I feel bad about it. When I went to go edit the footage and there was no audio, my heart dropped. I honestly felt bad because we put hours into this. We work hard, and you guys enjoy it. So we feel bad because it's part of our little culture, our little subsection in this culture of the club.
Yeah, no, it's become a family here. You know what I mean? It really does within the group of people that really interact with us, the people that come over there week in and week out, the people that don't come over there week in and week out and just look for their reactions. You know what I mean? Like, it's become, like you said, a little subculture of this culture that we have here at Orlando City. And yeah, it feels terrible to let you guys down per se.
Yep. Yeah. But I guess not to be cliche saying this, but everybody makes mistakes. We apologize.
Oh yeah.
I think part of it is that mixture that we're trying to work on getting a new one out there, but obviously we don't have the funding for that. So we're not. Yeah. I'm not even trying to use this just as a give us money thing, but for there to be full, we can make it happen with our money ourselves. But if you guys want better content, more content, everything, even $1, would help tremendously. You don't have to. Don't feel obliged to. Not trying to make it happen. But if you would love to help us out, if you would like to, whatever, blah, 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 we would appreciate it more than you know.
Yeah, I know that the two of you treat it this is another job to you guys, just like it is to me, you know what I mean? Like, we try our best, to make this happen between the post on Twitter, the post on TikTok, the being out there for fan reacts, coming in here every week trying to record, we treat this like a job because we know that we enjoy the content. We enjoy that you guys enjoy the content. So, it's tough to work with the equipment that we have. We're just trying to make it work, but there comes a point, and it was, I guess, a very rude awakening for us that it's like you want to do this right, you got to do it right. And unfortunately, we can't at this moment in time, but if anybody would be willing to help, like you said, if we're not here for it, we're going to keep doing it no matter what. But these mistakes may continue to happen because of the stuff that we work with.
And of course, it just so happened to be on the worst fucking day possible.
Yeah, well, and that's like I was saying to him and you, it's like it was bound to be that game. You know what I mean? Like, everything was going so well. Like, we knew that this equipment was going to give us issues. We knew that just getting out there and trying to run it was going to give us issues, but we did it anyway.
Don't want to harp on it for too long, but just letting you guys know what is happening or happened with it. I'll try to get something out there for you, but I literally currently have the Atlanta fan reacts uploading right next to me. So those will be posted in like 20 minutes as we're recording this. Speaking of Atlanta, do we kind of want to talk about that game a little bit? Do we want to move past it? Do we just want to forget about it?
I think it's just best to make this episode like a State of the Union, I guess, for Orlando City. You know what I mean? Because it's been now 2-3 games since we've been able.
Games since we last recorded, which
it's insane.
Yeah, unless it's kind of poor, but
life is crazy right now, as everybody knows.
Yeah, got a lot of shit going on for all of us.
All of us. I mean, every single one of us is, like we said, got full-time jobs and stuff. So, shit happens. But so coming from that high of the Open Cup, you put a tweet out there that has Oscar saved his job. Now, 2 weeks post that, 2 games post that, your own question posed back to you. Has Oscar saved his job?
If we fall out of the playoffs, no. If we make the playoffs, I want to say yes. But if these performances, all right, Philly, 5-1, obviously 5-1 is never an acceptable score. But seeing what they've done there at home the whole year is 5-1 matches, 6-0 I think they have back-to-back 6-0 wins in the last 4 or 5 games. So, right. I mean, if there's a team that's going to happen to, it's Philly. But you never want to see that happen. And then a 1-0 loss to Atlanta at home, you can't have that happen.
No, never. So you mean it the other way, though, right? If we fall out of the playoffs, yes, gone. Oscar's gone.
Yes.
Okay. Because you said it vice versa, and I just wanted to confirm. Yeah. Because I was going to say, hey, I just wanted to see the logic behind it, if that was the case,
No, part of it's coming off of a high of winning the trophy. We won 5 games in a row. And you're like, all right, maybe Oscar's turned this around fully, and he's saved his job. But then it's like, are we going right back to where we were? Are we still trophy hungover a week after? The one game in Philly, sure, you're playing possibly away in the hardest place to play this season.
With a B squad.
Yeah. So we
that game is almost a throwaway game.
Yeah, but then you come home to Atlanta. You can't just throw that away. And I don't think we did, but we didn't play like we wanted to win.
So back to my biggest issue with Oscar the entire time, inconsistency. You see the absolute best this squad can play one week, and then the next week we will go and play the worst game we've ever played. And
so how do we go 5 games in a row playing really well?
I feel like were we playing really well, or we
got the results we needed, and that was coming at a time where we needed to be at our best in order to win the Open Cup. Well, now that we've done that, I feel like there's just a little bit of complacency within the squad. Like, we've won the cup, and that's what everyone's expecting. Yeah. So now it's kind of like time to ease off the gas.
Yes, I think it was David on Twitter that said at one point the boys are focused on the cup, and that's it. They've given up on the season, and that was like the lowest of Oscar's lows at this point.
So mid-July-ish, early August.
Asking the wrong person about remembering stuff, even though I'm pulling this up.
Our results before the Open Cup final: 1-0 at Red Bulls, who are in poor form.
That's still a good result.
It's a good result, yeah.
It's a Facundo 17-minute goal that is the difference in that game. It was a Poppy special that worked in our favor, right? A 2-1 in Charlotte, decent result, but it took Tesho coming on to magically find his way to finish that.
And then another Tesho winner right after that.
Right. A home Tesho winner and the 90th +6 against NYCFC, who also is in poor form.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's 2 games. A 3-2 home victory to Seattle, who we all know is fucking...
isn't great, but down 2-0 to come back and fight and win 3-2.
Right. You respect the fight of the team.
Can we point out the fact that I just said fight and win 3-2? Fight Kill yourself. And win. Fuck Seattle.
So, yeah. So be able to come back. And then we play a USL side in the Open Cup final.
Who've done well to get to where they are.
No, I'm not saying that's not it is our fault, and they've played well. Mm-hmm. But all respect, it is a USL side, right? They don't play the type of competition that we did. So did we get hot, or did we just
We got
get
hot.
lucky.
Oh, why is that? That is poor.
Fucking change it. I'm sorry.
I think we did we get hot is the question you're posing, or did we just play
Did we get
poorish opponents?
Did we get lucky with the way the schedule lined up?
Yes and yes. Yes, we got lucky. The schedule lined up that way. But also, those are games that we lose any other point in the season.
That's gonna be awkward.
We're probably drawing in Charlotte. We may draw and or lose against Red Bulls. We don't beat NYCFC, and Seattle could be a draw at home. So that's like 2 out of the 12 points right there. So, I mean, I think the boys played hard and fought at the right time leading into the U.S. Open Cup final. And then they did the same thing in the U.S. Open Cup final. And now they're just, like he said, they're taking their foot off the gas because they won what they figured they would win this year, which is the Open Cup. And now they're just kind of like, we're going to be in a away seed in the playoffs, and who knows what's going to happen.
So that comes back down to the manager. You're not demanding the best out of your squad at all times. Like, why is that okay? You know what I mean? Like, would you expect that from any of your professional teams? Any of them?
No, you shouldn't.
So, you know what I mean? Like, I get it, the mentality thing, but why is that acceptable?
You also might have some players in there who kind of know they're on their way out in the December window, who they're kind of like, is it worth me, putting in all this effort, whatnot, which we may have a lot of here.
Well, so let's say one of the players that I can see leaving is Benji.
Yeah.
But he has stepped up
Yeah,
in a stretch of games.
Right, but another player I can see leaving is Junior, and he hasn't really filled that spot.
Well, who did he score against? Did he score against NYCFC or Seattle?
Okay.
But
One out of his 20 fucking skied shots, SpaceX fucking...
But it's not like they're just fully giving up. At least he's still fighting. I mean, Tesho's probably on his way out. Benji's probably on his way. Unless his stretch of games has saved Benji, I don't see him getting a new
I don't
contract.
think Benji wants to stay at this point.
Why would he not want to stay and play for his hometown club that he grew up watching?
Because this hometown club has fucking abused him since he's been here.
What do you mean?
The guy came here as a 9. We were like, no, you're not going to play 9. You're going to play on the wing. Went over to play on the wing knowing that he's not the best winger, but no, we'll make him a winger. Continuing to put him on the bench, put him in situations that he shouldn't be in. Oh, it's Benji's fault that we did this. Benji's fault that we did that. Benji doesn't have a finishing touch. Benji doesn't do that. We put him in the 9. We put him in the 9. He performs. Carr gets healthy. He gets benched. He comes into the Open Cup, performs, comes out the next week, benched. Like, fuck,
That's because you're giving Carr that much money, and we won't.
Fuck him.
All right, so Eddie Nketiah plays well, but you're paying Jesus, and he's not in form. You're still going to try to throw Jesus out. It's like Kai Havertz at Chelsea. It's the same thing.
No, because Nketiah didn't come in as a 9 that we moved over to the wing because we said he couldn't play the 9.
But it's just the benching when another striker
I
is healthy
get
that's
that,
not in form.
but the whole picture is what pisses me off.
That's just another side of the story of that.
You move somebody to another position because you said they couldn't play the other position. Then when times get tough, who do you turn to play that position? And then you want to put the fucking multi-million-dollar fucking dunce out there? Like, fuck that guy. That guy is so done.
He's frustrating.
No, he is so dead to me. I'm dead serious. That guy can get out of my club.
I think he should be gone this winter.
January
window.
Was the biggest waste of money I have seen this club ever spend their money on, and that is saying something.
I don't think it wasn't a terrible buy in January.
The idea was there.
Yes.
Well, no,
But the product we received was not what we paid for.
Yeah.
Fucking
No.
bullshit.
Rapid Wien is laughing their asses off. It's like
Good
Darwin Núñez
Lord.
of Liverpool. That's what this
Yes,
is.
good. Fuck.
It's like
And this
Leicester
fucking guy.
with Maguire.
What are you doing right now? Oh my
FSU
word!
in the mud. In the mud.
Says you. Y'all just lost to Kentucky for the first time in how many years?
No.
2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
At home, it was a lot longer than that.
No, it was the game we were both at. Yeah.
That was the first time we
Remember
lost to
that very
Kentucky in
well.
31 years.
That's
All
right. So
Back to Orlando City. Kara's in the mud. FSU's in the mud.
anyway, no, yeah, I like respectfully, fuck off. Like,
So I had a conversation with someone on Fan Reacts. I'm sorry, I can't remember your name. And he was like, he actually still likes Kara, and so he was like, oh, he's a good striker. I just don't think the quality is there. Like, obviously, we're still not getting the quality that he needs in the box, right? But the only thing is, he had the headed chance that game on the opposite side from the wall, and it should have been put away. But he's like, he's still a good striker, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, well, don't good and great strikers, like when they get a singular chance, they finish it. There's no questions. That is what a good and great striker does.
at any level.
If it's like Holland. He's not involved in the game at Man City.
Yeah, that guy's
But when he
making me
gets a chance,
fucking eat my
it's in the back of the net.
That guy's making me
You
fucking
don't even
eat my
have to give
words.
him a
Yes.
chance. All you have to give him is a fucking glimpse of hope, and
Yeah.
he'll give it to
Yeah,
you.
no, that guy is making me eat my words because I said he was going to have to adjust, and I fully stood by that. But when this fucking dickhead goes out there and sticks a foot out, just doing a 360 spin, and the ball's like, well, fuck me, I'm going in.
Yeah.
Like,
And here we have Kara free on the back post.
It's
Fucking puts it wide.
oh yeah, I'm going to compose myself before I say this. But yes, I see what people are saying. He doesn't fit the way we play. I get it. But I don't want him here. I don't want him in my team next year. He doesn't fit. He's not giving me any effort to make it seem like he wants to get involved with the way we play.
He's not good for anything. He can't put away his chance, what he's supposed to be good at. He's not that good in the air. His hold up play is all right. He's not quick. He can't press for shit. So when you don't feed him the ball, and when he can't put away the one chance he gets, he's useless.
No, yeah, like I'm thinking back to the final, right? It's the first half. We're on a counter opportunity. Not even a counter opportunity. We win the ball back at our half. We're building back up. The ball's coming down the wing. Facuno's out there on the wing, who we know can put in a quality box or ball into the box. Facuno picks up his head. He could have put the ball in on his left because we know that's his better foot. He looks in the box. Where's this fucking dickhead standing?
Probably top of the
No
box.
man's
Right
land.
He's
outside
not
the
even in,
circle.
he's outside the D. Fuck you. In a final. In a fucking final. And you're walking around like you're fucking Gonzalo Higuain. Fuck you, bro. I would rather have him on my squad at this point.
You know the really sad part? I think
Fuck,
Carr's
man.
being outscored by 3 or 4 goals by Higuain.
Fuck him. Fuck him.
Yeah.
I have kept my composure with you, you fucking dickhead, all year. And what have you given me? 6 goals? In the league?
9?
9 on the year, right?
I think 1 in the Open Cup.
Yeah.
9 in the league.
So, fuck you, bro. Fuck you. You're supposed to be I'm a traditional number 9. I score goals in the box.
A traditional number 9 that can't finish.
Yeah, fuck you, bro. You get headed opportunities every single match that you should put away. You get a back post tap in opportunity that you should fucking put away. I expect me to put that shit away. Bryce Miller on fucking 7 White Claws and fucking 3 Bacardi shots could fucking stick his drunk ass foot out there and put that fucking ball in the net. What do you fucking do?
I can see this fat ass pressing for more than 30 seconds.
Facts.
Something
Fucking
he can do.
we put all this fucking heat on Tesho Akindele. Fucking Tesho's more clinical than this fucking guy.
Yeah, we're the people that were getting on me for starting Tesho
Good
2 games in a row or
fucking
something.
Lord.
Where are you now? Because I guarantee you at this point. Yeah, thanks. I guarantee you at this point. No, I can't even. No, I don't know.
No, he doesn't
Tesho,
deserve to start. No, he doesn't.
Yeah.
We saw what happened when he started.
He pisses me off too. Bring back DK. I don't care about the money. Bring back DK.
How long have I been saying that for?
real.
I
All right,
feel like
yes, but realistically,
bring him back on loan, please.
Kyle Larin just ended up at Club Rouge. He's not. He doesn't even start playing in the Champions League. Get him here on loan.
Give me Daryl. Give me
Uh-oh.
someone who's
Uh-oh.
proven himself.
Oh, Lamar 2.0 touchdown.
Give me
Fucking A.
someone who cares about this club like Daryl. Give me someone who will score goals, make something out of nothing sometimes. Good in the air, good hold-up play. Can put someone on the fucking ground just through physicality or by snapping some ankles.
It's like, yeah, DK last year and the squad that we played in, the way we played and stuff like that, absolutely. But the way that we're kind of playing this year, you know what I mean, where we're allowing Facundo to get involved in the middle more, we need a more mobile striker.
He's still mobile enough to do it. He'll make runs off the back defender.
No, I understand that, but I want somebody that's more dynamic than that can get out to the wing, that can play on the wing.
Player.
Right. So I want, like...
Gabriel Jesus. Bound to come to Orlando City.
Fuck off. No, like... Yes, that type of profile player, you know what I mean? Because Facundo likes to drift in. So you need somebody, you want to see somebody that likes to drift out to that right wing. So Rui Diaz, you know what I mean? Like somebody that's more mobile in there, that can play on the wing, that can drop back in, that can shoot from outside the box. DK is phenomenal at what he does, but he's not going to be able to get out there on the wing and put a ball back in. You know what I mean?
He could.
I disagree.
There's people that can do that.
I was going to say, is that the best part of his game?
Daryl's physical presence, it doesn't matter. Like his hold-up play, and then he can just turn and go, and then his raw pace too. But the guy, basically, what you want in a striker is Christian Arango, the number 9 for LAFC.
Right, yes.
And apparently they wanted him. I don't know if LAFC wanted him out or whatever is happening, but he bangs in goals. He can move. He knows how to finish. He's proven himself in the MLS as a top goal scorer. And if they want him gone.
No, because at this point, Oscar's on his way out. He's on his way out. It's unacceptable at this point. The highs, the lows, respect to the man for getting us our first cup, getting us to the playoffs. Like, he will forever be a club legend to us. But the man's on his way out.
Yeah, you would think so. Can he please steal more cologne from you or something? Because that is awful.
I was in the fucking rain for 2 hours.
I might just go sit by you if I'm being honest.
All right, dickhead.
You smell like ass.
If it wasn't for you, I wouldn't fucking smell.
This is almost bean worthy.
How's that?
Sorry, I'm not the one who wanted to go out.
Oh,
it's not my fucking fault.
Give me a nice little spray on the inside of my shoulder.
Told you.
Okay. Woo, all right, that's a little better. Yeah, if Oscar's on his way out, then it's kind of like Tuchel getting players at Chelsea. You don't want those players coming in, so do you just wait?
That's what I'm saying is, like, I don't know if we're, say this December, January window, should we, depends on when we get somebody in and stuff like that.
Yeah, if Oscar's gone, like, a week after the season ends, a couple days after the season ends, and you bring somebody in quick,
well,
then sure.
That's the thing, is, like, they've got to already have names on the list.
Mm-hmm.
They've already got to be in contact with people. Oscar's got to know. Like, with how emotional he was after he won that cup, like, I know you get emotional winning a final, but he was ridiculously emotional, especially for a trophy he's already won.
Yeah, it's just the journey that he's been on here, and now it's possibly coming to an end.
Well, and that's what I'm saying is, like, I think he knows that he's on his way out, and it's a way to send him out. You know what I mean? Honestly, like, all respect to the guy. He's done great things for this club. He's taken us to this next level. He's won us our first silverware in MLS. So why not send him out on this? You know what I mean? Like,
you don't want to see yourself become the villain.
No,
kind of
thing. He's always wanted to be the protagonist, play a protagonistic style of football. So let him go out the protagonist, in my opinion.
I mean, we've already talked about names pretty much, and bringing in replacements. But I think there's still a little bit of the season left to go. You want him out either way, no matter the situation, or is there? If we somehow have a miraculous run in, win the cup, is he staying, or is that like your true final send off?
So I have to sit down and do a little bit more research and see who's actually available right now before I give you a 100% he wins the cup or not answer. I want to be a little more educated. This is fucking bullshit. I want to be a little more educated.
The Pride scoreline.
No, yeah, that's bullshit too.
Oh, yeah. Pride lost 2-0. Awkward. All right.
But to me, we've been too inconsistent with the squad that we have and the ability that we have We don't have an identity. We don't really have a competitive edge when we step on the field. And I don't see that desire that I want from the squad. You know what I mean? Under him.
So then you say the inconsistencies. Is there a certain place on the field that you see more inconsistencies? Like, who do you want to, not who, but what position do you want to fill in the offseason kind of thing?
We need a right back, for sure. Yeah. Juan's not it. He's been great for us, but he's just not it. The fullback position is so much more than providing width and speed.
You want a more complete fullback.
Absolutely.
So then what happens with Kyle Smith? Does he just kind of stay as this, fill the gaps?
It depends. It depends on how the new manager comes in and wants to play. We could see a ton of turnover in this squad. It's unfortunate, but that's the kind of point we're at. It depends on the direction of the new manager that would come in if there was one.
All right, so do you want to play a 3-back kind of thing? Do you want a 4-back?
I mean, honestly, I've been saying it for a long time. I think we're building towards the 3-back.
That's what it is under Oscar. But if Oscar's gone, then do the owners say, look, we have this squad built for this way, and then you look for a manager that also wants to play that style, or is it a full-on rebuild?
Well, that's conversations that you're having in these meetings and stuff like that. Like, look at the roster that we have now. Is this a team that you could play with and win with?
Yeah.
What would you play? How would you stylistically play? This is these are all conversations that happen. Obviously, I don't think the bullies.
Bullies.
Fuck. That dickhead's ruining English football. But anyway.
All right, he suggested an all-star game. That is it. Calm down.
That's such a shit suggestion.
That's the most
Coming
American
from the guy
thing.
that has the Glazers as his owner. I don't want to hear it.
I've never said they were good, did I? But it's just a shit suggestion, isn't it?
So,
yeah.
The Wolves, I don't think, are interested in doing a complete rebuild of the squad.
Who are the Wolves? I only know the MILFs.
Oh, you fucking... I was like, there's no way I got that wrong. I don't.
But you did.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't think they're interested in a complete rebuild. You know what I mean? Like, if they had to, I'm sure they would do it. They seem like they're fully invested in Orlando City, but they've dumped a lot of money last year. Like, I don't think they're interested in completely gutting the squad and starting from scratch again.
We got a good base, but it's Robin's getting older, Antonio's getting older. Mauricio's already older. Facundo's young and probably going to be gone in a year or two. Benji's probably gone. Tesho's probably gone. Gaston is just getting here. Angulo's just getting here.
Pedro's been linked away as well, hasn't he?
And he's also 32, 31.
Yeah.
All right, hold on. So old players. Pedro, Antonio, Robin, Mauricio. I'm missing someone.
Junior is up there, so that's 5.
Tesho.
And 5 starters. Tesho, 6. No, he's like 3rd. I think he's 3rd. We'll put him in there. So that's 5 starters and Tesho.
That's just so rude.
That's just what else am I supposed to say?
It's true.
Our backup game winner.
5 starters in our Toys R Us giraffe. Yeah, you're looking at a lot of replacements. Even if it's not Pedro retiring, it's Pedro being linked away, and this man being too slow to get into the end zone.
Get in there! He's 6'7". He's 6'7". Give it a break.
Looks like Cara out there.
That was Cara. That is a FSU football version of Cara.
But that version of Cara is running and getting open.
I've seen Cara run once or twice.
It's
It's not for that long, but like
that is yes, he is 6'7".
he's in the wrong fucking sport.
Yeah. Or why is he not just like jacked and playing tight end?
We don't use the tight end. He wants to be Mike Evans, bro. Come on now.
Yeah, no one's a Mike Evans.
Watch him body this
That
corner
fucking
right
speed,
here.
There's no shot.
Watch him body this corner right here on the fade. Oh, no, in the slant.
I could have run that route.
Fucking
coverage. With that coverage.
Florida State.
Is it? Make sure it's recording. It is.
You need a new offensive coordinator. If I can sit here and fucking telegraph your plays, call me.
Orlando City, if you need a new head coach, call me.
Facts. If you need a whole new coaching squad, OC Fan TV will win the cup.
Yeah.
Dude, we will win the cup this year.
I don't know about that. You're putting a lot of fucking
Facts.
pressure on us.
Facts.
I
You're
don't
putting
know.
too much goddamn pressure on us.
With this squad right here, we would win the cup.
Benji run.
Juan run away from this team.
Tesho, go home.
All right. This is how we would do it. Tesho, play right back. If you can't fucking put a ball in the box, then you're gone.
Striker in the league. Yeah.
Then you're gone. If Tesho finds a way to play right back, then he plays.
No, I don't want him in the fucking starting
there,
11.
Yeah. I don't want him on the. I don't want him. On the bench.
So
well,
if
I want him on the bench.
if he could put a better ball in the box than Benji, you wouldn't start him over him.
You know who else puts in a better ball than Ruan?
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, who won?
Kyle Smith.
No,
That's very
yeah,
true.
but you know who has more pace than Kyle Smith?
Don't say Tesho.
You sure about that?
Oh,
Don't
he
say
does.
Tesho.
He does.
I'm honestly not sure.
Dude, Tesho books it out there.
He does book it, but
He looks clueless.
Oh,
He really does.
Yeah. No, I get it.
wave attacks for him at Kyle Smith, and he is there.
Kyle should have like at least 2 or 3 assists. With the amount of times he's put a ball.
All
in the
I'm
box.
saying is give him a shot at right back. If he does
Please,
anything,
sorry. No, please stop. Just stop.
if he does anything,
No.
He could
Kyle,
stay in the
no.
squad.
Kyle should have had an assist the Atlanta game.
That's
and
true.
what happened?
Kara
Kara
muffs
fucking
it.
heads it wide.
look, who?
Exactly. So we got a whole. Okay, no. So we went through. Let's get back on track. We went through the old players. We have 5 in Tesho. Then the players that just we want replaced. Kara. Ruan.
Yep.
I mean, can we throw Benji? Is Benji? Do we want replaced, or like what category are we throwing Benji in?
Possibly gone, so we'd like to have a replacement for him.
Well, I mean, the position is so basically striker is going
Yeah.
to fill in for Kara and Benji. Right back,
Center mid depth.
Cam depth,
Cam depth. Yeah.
which is Mo.
I want a left winger.
That's Angulo. And Gaston. We got the left side.
Angulo's the way his
He looks
work rate is so fucking good.
Yeah.
Angulo and
And
Gaston have got that lockdown.
He's got nice feet. He can. That sounds so weird. That's just not what I meant, but he's got the 5-star skill. He can beat a player, and he'll track back 70+ minutes into a game.
My word. Your defense is
Oof.
in the mud. You don't know how to tackle.
Oh.
Yeah. And he's hurt.
Pussy.
So, are we moving to a 3-back in this? What we're talking about? I don't even know what we're talking about at this point. We're just kind of
Just rambling.
so.
Possible
Yes.
new ownership. Not ownership.
If we want these players replaced, because my thought is center back.
we need another one.
They're both in the older category, and they're both still going fine.
Yeah. No. Right.
But in a year or two, they're going to be getting up there.
Is
And
Thomas
as
Williams
much as
not-
I love Schlegel too for what he's done,
He's not
he
the
doesn't.
answer.
He doesn't bring me confidence.
No, but in a year or two, is Thomas Williams not going to be that guy for you?
He very well could be, but it depends on what either Oscar thinks of him at that point, because we haven't seen him since the Montreal match or Cincinnati match, whichever one it was. So it depends on what Oscar thinks of him, or whoever the new manager would be, thinks of him.
Yeah. No. I get that. What about? Didn't we sign a center back in the draft that we've just never?
Hackenberg.
Yeah.
He was playing with OCB
he
last thing I
fullback?
saw.
I swear he's a fullback.
I don't know. I haven't watched
either
OCB
way.
enough. Speaking of, Jack Lynn was just loaned out to San Antonio.
Yeah. What the fuck?
There's our possible answer at striker. Just I don't know. I didn't read the terms, but I don't know if it's going out to San Antonio for the rest of this USL season, if it's a year plus the rest of the season. But if why? Carr is not it. Benji's probably gone. Yes, these are the clutch games where we need these points to secure a decent playoff spot. So you don't really want to turn to your youth to get those points for you. But at this point, what do we have to lose up top?
Absolutely nothing.
You don't want to turn to your youth. Who hasn't turned to their youth in a big game to make something happen? We saw a 16-year-old kid or 17-year-old come in for Seattle
In the
in the
Champions League final?
in the CONCACAF Champions League final and make a huge impact.
Yes.
So
I want to say that that's just like a once
no,
in a
the
happen
youth,
thing, but
the youth is the most important part of your squad and your team, because when the time gets tough, who are you going to turn to?
It's usually experience.
The kids that have been at the club for forever. Now, I understand that Jack Lynn isn't that guy, but you see it time and time again in a final when the game's on the line and it means something to somebody. You see your youth step up. Who scored and assisted both goals in our final?
Yeah. Yes.
The youth that's been here.
But I'm saying, like, by turning to your youth, I think more of what I meant was inexperience.
No, I get that.
So,
But what you lack in experience, you gain in hunger.
yeah, I mean, you see
very
Eddie
well
Nketiah come in for Arsenal at the end of the season in the most pivotal point in the season when we need goals, and the only game that he really didn't score for us was, yes, the most pivotal game, but everybody was poor in that match. You know what I mean? You can't put that on him. So I think turning to him is the direction that we should at least give him a fucking shout.
Honestly, you even saw England do it in the Euro final. Like, even though they didn't do it right, you still saw Southgate bring on Sancho, Rashford, Saka, who are all three young players.
I thought they blocked it.
What?
No.
I thought they were going to get there to block it, but
Oh. Three young players called upon to take a pen in the Euro final.
yeah.
didn't go well, but
That's not on them, though. That's on Southgate. That's another storyline. But
Yeah, that's a whole
like
nother-
you see, like, you can trust them if you do it right.
yes. What are we talking about?
We're talking about Jack Lynn getting loaned
Youth,
out.
inexperience in a
For no
important
reason.
game.
Yeah,
Like
him
there's-
being loaned out is stupid. But at this point, we haven't seen Oscar use him at all. So, was he really going to be used? Is he not happy not playing in Next Pro? Did he ask for a move to play at a higher division?
would.
I mean,
I would. Fuck. If you got me playing in Next Pro when I'm watching that dickhead out there, Kara, get paid what he's paying to do Jack, fuck
The
you.
fact
I'm
that
gone.
he outscored Tesho in one of the games that Tesho was on the B team for,
yeah.
No, yeah, I'm watching
I
these.
can't blame him.
I'm watching these two dickheads out there run around and do nothing, and I'm over here stuck on Next Pro bagging hat tricks, 5-goal matches, fucking.
Yeah, I was looking today. He's at 15 goals. He's now 2 behind the leader. Unfortunate. But still, 15 goals on the season in your first season not playing in college. You're doing pretty well, I would say.
Yeah.
It's a developmental league, but, I mean, what more can you really do?
So it's like he finds himself in the same situations as Kara, right? Would he not? You know what I mean? Like, if he's clearly proven that he can score,
It can't get worse than Kara.
it can't get worse than Tesho. The motherfucker had to go back down to that level to learn how to shoot a fucking football.
Yeah. We got a lot of problems. There's not really time to figure it out, but I guess we're figuring it out in the off season. We got 4 games left in our season. We got Toronto tomorrow.
Mm-hmm.
We have Miami, Columbus, and some other
There's
fuckers.
another home game, right?
Well,
Columbus is the last game of the season. That's home, and Toronto's tomorrow. That's home. The 2 in between are away.
That's where we have
Toronto tomorrow's home.
I'm a fucking idiot.
Yeah, I know. 2 in the middle away.
That was
Columbus
weird.
at home. You're right.
yeah, I mean,
Just, yeah.
as the man David likes to say, not you,
Yeah.
David likes to say, never let a win get to your head and a loss get to your heart. Well, this isn't one loss getting to my heart. This is just an entire season of inconsistency, and I'm
Just
Had
be
a-
fed up.
had about enough.
Yeah.
And I think you guys feel the same way.
Pretty much, yeah. We're, especially with Kara. I think if we see this same kind of
Uninterest.
in the
In a
next
game.
4 games, full, like, he's like, for me, he's 98, 99% of the way there. For you, he's fully done. But if we just see basically no effort, uninterested in anything that is going on, why are you keeping him around? There's no need. Absolutely no need.
Nope. There's no need for you to be useless in a final for your club either, and that's where
Yeah.
I draw the line.
That's when we were talking, we brought up Holland and kind of had that. I can't even call it a comparison, but that's unfortunately what it was.
Debate.
It's the touches comparison is right around the same. But the problem is, Holland bags a brace almost every game. Kara does jack shit. So that's the difference in a good striker / great. Like he's one of the best in the world. He's one of the best players in the world right now. So it's a tough comparison. But it's just
the want to,
and yeah, basically. So is the amount of touches they get in the system that is played. One finishes them. One finishes her chances and gets into good spaces, and the other has no clue what to do. So that's where we are.
I think one of them knows who he is half the time.
Yeah, probably true. Unless you guys got anything to say, we got to get out of here pretty soon. So got to wrap this episode up. It was kind of a jumble of everything and just talking, but
just to get back in here.
Thank God Bryce isn't here for that entire rant. That would have been
Roadmaker. Hey.
Ooh,
hey.
Give me the pass.
Page
Thank
dickhead
you.
of the week, Bryce Miller.
Hey. Thanks for bailing on the podcast, buddy. I'm looking at the wrong camera. You're right there.
Dumbass.
Fuck you, Bryce.
Yeah.
Hunt.
Hope you enjoyed your date, buddy.
Yeah. There's a reason you go to Fat Tuesdays.
Oh.
Sorry.
Bold of you to say that.
Follow us on Instagram at OCFanTV, at TikTok, or on TikTok at OCFanTV, on Twitter at OCFanTV22. Whoever has the handle at OCFanTV, give us the damn handle. No one cares about your Jason Christ murder mysteries. Soon they will be about you. I'll try to have this up. What should be Saturday morning?
Afternoon.
Morning / early afternoon. I'll probably be up all night editing this, so here we are.
We'll figure it out.
Yeah.
See you guys outside of Gate C.
Saturday night, tonight for you guys. Voila.
With audio for fan reactions.
We hope.